I'm so glad that she's doing a little bit more of a swing version of this song. I love this version though. Isn't she just the most amazing entertainer? Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm your vocal coach for today. In today's vocal analysis, we're going to be taking a look at Sydnie Christmas. We had to do it with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. She's amazing. Let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique. Okay, that was like the most quick change in the world. I almost was like, what? She started singing already? Let's do that again.
Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight.
Oh, I'm so glad that she's doing a little bit more of a swing version of this song. Okay, so when we're going, have yourself, you know, this song was actually made famous by Judy Garland. I don't know what's trying to say that. Judy Garland. And she has a very, very similar tone that she's trying to create with her voice, with this have. You saw there that the tongue was being pulled back in the mouth. That compression of the tongue is going to darken the tone. Something that, for example, Shakira or Anastasia do as well.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
You could say, let your heart. She's moving the lips in order to really colors and be a little bit of vibrato there to come in and color the sound.
Next year all our troubles will be out of sight.
Before we get into that section where she pulled into that diphthong as she went up into the head voice there, allowing the vocal folds to thin as we go higher.
Have yourself a baby little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Yourself a merry little Christmas. Leave the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away.
So this song actually moves quite fast. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. You're quite a speedy, tempo if you're really trying to do change things around with your voice. But let's just go back on that because we've got this have yourself. She's digging in there, thicker vocal folds. A merry little Christmas. Lots of crying. That's a little bit of darkening of the larynx there. And that's really what's giving us that kind of like jazz sound.
Little Christmas, let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Leave the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away.
And we've got this really nice troubles will be miles. You saw that little bit of vibrato coming in there again. We know she's musical theatre trained. Troubles will be miles. It's almost like a legit musical theatre style. That's also just really lovely when you're going up into that more sort of head voice without breath, rather than going troubles will be out. If you were trying to make the sound a little bit sort of straighter rather than sort of rounded, troubles nose. You're making that sound and allowing the sound to go up and over and going into more of a north-south, I was like northwest, whatever, north-south mouth position that will darken the tone rather than travels will be miles, will make the sound brighter.
Lovers will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow.
I honestly, I really, really love singing jazz because it's just so much fun how you can change in one sentence, like all of these different colors and go, if the phase allow. It's really only in like jazz and swing music, because in musical theater, that'd just be very odd if you were to do that as many kind of volume changes or even quality changes like within one line. So we can see there she went into sort of a little bit more da-da-da, a little bit more of a belty sound there. We got more of a trumpet shape in the mouth.
Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us.
So we got faithful friends. She brought more of that cry, a little bit moving away from the microphone there, or singing across the microphone. Again, because when you're singing louder, you are, as the singer, the first port of call when it comes to microphone technique and changing the volume that's going into the microphone. So a little bit over the top. Also, that cry, that grabbing the microphone is going to intensify our idea as the audience of the amount of effort being put into the song. So we're on the B4 there. Right at the top of the chest voice register. At this sort of like level of cry is very easy for her.
Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow.
And can you see there as well? She's really, if the fates allow, using that mouth shape. Beautiful execution of this as well, because we really want to add that emotion to the sound by not just going, if the fates allow. It'd be like boring as shit if you were to do that. So play around with these sorts of sounds. I think it's really, and especially when we're we're in a really comfortable chest voice register there. But actually, if this is the part of your range that you're really wanting to work on and you want to find your true chest voice, then check out the link in the description below, because my brand new vocal course, Find Your Chest Voice, is coming out at the start of 2025, and you can join my free Find Your Chest Voice challenge down below. I keep on pointing down below. Anyway, free stuff down there.
Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days.
Isn't she just the most amazing entertainer? And you can see there she's engaging with the whole audience. And that's probably not only because she's the ultimate professional, she's been performing for a long time and very highly trained, but also because, you know, when she was performing on the cruise ships, this is really what it's about, that stand and sing, engaging with the audience in that type of way. We really break the fourth wall when we are performing in those situations and sort of like this lounge music kind of setting. Let's just go back on that. She kind of, she's not a jazz singer, so this was a this was not a very great scatting section, but I would have let maybe the trumpet player have a little bit more of a solo there.
Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
So we're seeing more of a try. Once again, maybe and she's going into that more of that trumpet shape in order to allow that chest voice to go higher in the range. And because she is so good, she's also going then from this thicker vocal fold into this thinner vocal fold. Very, very, very challenging.
So what did worse will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then we have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas
Is she not just the most amazing singer? So let's just have a little look at the end of this. So we saw there was an increase of the energy. She also got a little bit louder, but it wasn't like she had to end on these like huge notes, because actually it is really about telling the story with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I love this version though.
if the fates allow.
So we're seeing that if the fates allow, very thin vocal folds there, then coming crescendo, if the fates allow, and allowing those vocal folds to thicken up there.
Until then we have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
So we also saw, I know before the end note, it's a bit of like stopping. So when we saw that, have yourself, this sort of darker sound, lowering of the larynx, a little bit of the tongue pulling back there, but she's really got the tongue high in the mouth. It's really that she's what am I doing with my hand? She's contracting the back part. Have yourself. It's not just always the tongue though, it's also the back of the throat kind of going in there a little bit. And that's creating that darkening of the tone, and also this sort of like typical kind of Judy Garland kind of sound that she's creating. And then in there, you saw in general, like the jaw was open, it was loose, it wasn't clenching in there. The tongue was further forward, which is really what we need in this style, like in this kind of voice quality at that part of the range.
A merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas
Okay, so we also saw there that she had a little lovely lift in the cheeks there. She was smiling, but at the same time, we see this a lot within singers. And if you've ever been told to sing up and over the note, bite into the apple, sing like you're smiling with your eyebrows, all of these are cues in order for us to lift the soft palate so that we can engage. So when we're engaged and we're lifting in the soft palate, we're going to be stabilizing the larynx and also adding a lot more like space within the mouth in order for us to resonate. And that's really what we're looking for. Rather than going, have yourself, which would be kind of a flat sound, have yourself a merry little Christmas. I've given that space with that raising of the soft palate. And so the sound sounds rounder, fuller, more resonant, but it also sounds more in tune as well when we're looking at our soft palate work. But if that's something that you are looking to work on and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I always wanted to be able to sing more in tune with more resonance and more power, then check out the link in the description below, because I have an online singing school. It's called the Vocal Academy, and I would love to help you with your vocal technique. But Sydnie Christmas, check out some more Sydnie up here because we have, and down here, why not? I've had a look at her quite a lot here on the channel. And I just wanted to say, have a fantastic holiday season. Honestly, I really, really love this time of the year where it's a time for us to just all kind of slow down, chill out, and have some time with the people that mean the most to us and also reflect on the year. And I want you to know that, you know, if your goal was to really sing more this year and you're like, oh, damn it, actually, I didn't end up singing as much, don't fret, because there's so many people out there like yourself. Like, I know I've been wanting to play more piano this year, and then, you know, I ended up breaking my hand and I wasn't able to play for like 8 months. So don't feel bad about these things. Just think about it. Okay, I want to sing more. So, you know, what can I do for that? Just move on. 2025, new year, you can already start singing this year if you really want to. And I just want to let you know that anyone can learn to sing. You just have to be given the tools. So if you want to learn more about vocal technique, hit that subscribe button, because it really does help me to help more people like yourself. And I'm also going to be bringing out a brand new series. So much talking, Zoe, shut up. So bring new series next year of then and now, looking at singers' vocal technique as they have been moving on throughout their careers and also as they've been getting better. So if you want to see more of that, let me know down in the comments who I should have a look at, and some links to 2 live videos, one from then and one from now. Anyway, whatever. Just have an awesome holidays. And I just want to, have safe travels wherever you're going. And you're amazing. I just want to let you know that. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.